Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Shaw and this channel is all about overcoming narcissistic abuse. To explain about the narcissistic personality disorder, to get a deeper understanding of what you've actually been through and bring reality back together for you, and also different ways to heal and recover from your past experiences of being around narcissistic people. This video is overcoming self-doubt after narcissistic abuse. It's normal for people to come away from a narcissistic relationship, whether that was a parent, a partner, or a close friend, to have low self-esteem and low self-doubt. When you've been continually told that you're not good enough, you're insecure, you're too sensitive, you're crazy, that all your thoughts and feelings, opinions, perspectives are wrong, it's incredibly difficult to start piecing your reality back together and to lose that self-doubt. Having a little self-doubt is normal. However, if you've suffered from narcissistic abuse over a prolonged period of time, your mind will have been programmed to have extreme self-doubt. Healthy self-esteem is a good thing to have, having a good opinion of yourself and who you are. Those who have this or have got this back after narcissistic abuse will still also have normal amounts of self-doubt. Now, a lot of people, after they've been with a narcissist, struggle with getting their self-esteem back, partly because they don't want to feel like they're turning into a narcissistic person. Now, in reality, a narcissist has very low self-esteem. They just project it on the outside. They just show it on the outside, that they have got high self-esteem, but deep down they haven't. And it's not real, it's not true. It is healthy to build up your self-esteem for who you are, accurate self-esteem. For some people, being around a narcissistic person means they don't want to be proud of themselves for fear of turning into a narcissist. There is a huge difference between being proud of your own achievements and setting out to achieve things whilst being kind to yourself and being kind to others. Narcissists who exaggerate and destroy others to take whatever they can. So there is a big difference between the two. So it is vital that you build your self-esteem back up. You might also struggle with the imposter syndrome. This is an unwillingness or inability to accept your own achievements, or that you are not a good enough person to accept those achievements because of an irrational fear that you don't deserve it. You start to believe it's good luck or good timing when something good happens, and not because you put the work in and that you do truly deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You might feel like an imposter when others compliment you for your achievements and find it hard accepting those compliments, finding it hard to accept those achievements, playing them down rather than lifting yourself up, feeling like you've deceived other people, making out that you're better than you are when you haven't. They are just seeing you for who you are. Or feeling like you've deceived them for being more intelligent than you are. And this is simply untrue. For those who have worked hard and tried hard, you do deserve it, and you need to take the compliments on board to grow and lose any of that to grow yourself and lose any of that self-doubt. Your compliments are based on facts. A narcissist is an imposter, as most things they achieve are based on exaggerated lies and destroying other people. Self-doubt is an annoying voice in your own mind that can hold you back from becoming who you truly are. You might start things and not finish them through fear. So it stops you seizing opportunities that would give you fulfillment in your life. So how do you overcome this excessive self-doubt? Overcoming excessive self-doubt is a learning journey that you do have to process and go through. And you must remember at all times you are a good, caring person. Otherwise, you wouldn't try and help people that seek to destroy you. You wouldn't try and see the good in people that seek to destroy you. Now, you might get to a point when you realise just how toxic they are, that you want them far, far away from you. You might be angry and hurt and want revenge. That is a normal reaction when you realise just how poorly someone's treated you. What you've got to think realistically is, in all honesty, ask yourself, what did you truly do to deserve that kind of treatment? What did you truly do? And if you actually really, really think about it, it will be nothing. And if you're still having doubts about deserving that kind of treatment, then what you've got to think is, what good things did you do for them? What did you do for them? Because with most people, when it comes to a narcissistic ex, you will have bent over backwards to help them. You will have done all you could for them, and they just took you down. And then seriously think about, what did they truly and honestly ever actually do for you? Not in the idealization phase, in the whole relationship in its entirety. What did they truly do for you? And it's usually be incredibly hard to find an answer of what they actually did for you other than destroy you. What positive things did they do for you, should I say? And you will find that most of them are negative things. So a few ways to help overcome excessive self-doubt, and it might crop up again. Sorry, I keep going back off topic. It might crop back up again. You can work on yourself, and you can get to a certain point, and you can get over the self-doubt. And then they might pull a stunt, like taking you to court, or they pull something that drags the past back up. So you just have to keep focusing on how far you have come and how well you are doing if they try and pull you back down. So number one, remember, self-doubt is just a voice in your own mind. Most often, excessive self-doubt has been planted in there by someone else who has their own insecurities and their own vulnerabilities. Write a list of your insecurities. Write a list of your insecurities, because you need to work on your insecurities also and heal those wounds up so that they can't come at you and get those insecurities. But also write a list of your self-doubts. So if you're thinking that you're not good enough, or you're insecure, or you don't deserve things, write a list, and then write a list of the person who told you that, the person who did actually inform you that you weren't good enough or made you feel that way, the person that made you feel that way. And then write the reality that they have a problem, not you. You are good enough. Write the things that you did do for them. Write why you were worthy and why you do deserve better treatment. Another one again, write them down. When your thoughts stay locked in your head, they become exaggerated. So you do need to let them all out. And they're easily twisted and become more exaggerated with the help of the words from people in your past. Writing them all down until you feel comfortable talking about them. And then saying them out loud. You can then hear just how exaggerated and false they are. Look at what you've written like someone you really, really care about has wrote them down. What would you honestly tell that person, and then tell that to yourself? Number 3, when you're ready, try and talk to someone you trust about it. Getting it out of your own headspace, into the light, listening to a good person's perspectives, advice, will help you out of the darkness and out of the self-doubt. Talking with positive, kind people, people that have been through similar experiences also, that can give you a better perspective on it. Number 4, try and stop yourself. When a moment of self-doubt crops up, do not let it get out of control. Instead, take it back take back control of it when it actually starts. In your own mind, tell it, no, I'm not going that way again. I'm good enough and I can do it. My instincts are correct. Whatever it is that self-doubt is, stop it as soon as it hits. Do not let it grow. Do not let it develop. Work on it straight away. Number 5, do not compare yourself to other people. You are not living their life. You are living your own. The only person you need to compare yourself with is you. You are the only person that you're in competition with, and it is yourself. Now, I know when you're in competitions as such, or when you're in sporting events, you are in it to win it, and there may be people better than you. The whole point of these things, a running race for example, is for someone to win. If it's a race, it is usually for someone to win, and it's a good feeling to win, but to have a winner there has got to be a loser, and there's got to be everybody in between. So what you have to focus on is doing your personal best. If you win, fantastic. If you don't, as long as you've done your personal best, and then go and work on you again and make yourself better. Narcissistic people go around trying to destroy those that are better than them. We can be pleased for people that do well, and then we can take away and try and raise ourselves up, compete with ourselves. Number 6, keep a record of things that you have overcome, things you have achieved, big and small. Remember the positive outcomes when you have them. New obstacles, if you're struggling with them, look for old ones that you've made it past. Look at different solutions and perspectives of how you can challenge yourself to overcome new ones. Now, as I've just said, you don't want to compare yourself with other people. You only need to compare yourself with yourself, and you're only in competition with yourself. When you are surrounded with positive people, positivity breeds positivity, and it will rub off on you, and you will wish them well and want them to do well, and they will want you to also. They will help raise you up to be who you want to be for you. So try and focus on the things that you have achieved in your life and the things that you have overcome. Number 7, if someone is talking badly of you, don't listen. If they are smearing your name, if they are gossiping behind your back, if they are talking badly to your face, observe. Do not absorb. Just let those words fly over you. That is their insecurities about themselves being projected onto you. You don't need negative people that bring you down in your life. Number 8, again, surrounding yourself with those positive, uplifting people, but also listening to motivational videos and motivational podcasts if you are having a bit of a down moment, just to give you that little boost. 9, always remember that setbacks are temporary. We are here to learn. To fail is only your first attempt in learning. Thomas Edison quotes, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that it won't work." So you've never failed. Just keep going. Another quote is, "Many of life's failures are people who do not realise how close they were to success when they gave up." So don't ever give up on yourself. Find new ways and go again. Setbacks happen. That is a part of life itself. It's to teach you and help you learn and grow. It's not to hold you in your past, and it's not to keep you stuck in your past. Just find new methods and new ways to go again. Number 10, do not beat yourself up. This will not help. The negative self-talk will hold you back. You're allowed moments. That's normal. People have self-doubt. That is normal. If you carry on being angry with yourself, it will hold you back. So you need to let any anger go. Be kind to yourself. Recognise and go again. Tell yourself, I am worthy and I can do this. If you're feeling stuck trying to think of if you're feeling stuck trying to achieve something and you keep getting knocked back or things keep coming at you or you're just not sure whether you can do it, think of one small step that you can take at that moment or in that day, and take that step and it's just about building it back up slowly. You don't necessarily have to jump straight in feet first. Just take one step at a time and keep going and keep noting down those achievements along the way to show that self-doubt that you can do it and you are worthy of doing stuff. Number 11, when you take a small step, when you take a big step, when you achieve something small, when you achieve something big, acknowledge it. Write it down if needed so that you can remember it. Be proud of who you are. Talk to yourself and tell yourself what you tell someone you truly care about if they were doubting and they had actually done something and achieved something. Acknowledge each and every achievement that you do make. Number 12, remember if something didn't go to plan, either with somebody or with something that you was trying to achieve, now that somebody or that something wasn't for you, so you can change your perspectives on it. You can change your approach to it, or you can change your direction. You're allowed to correct yourself along life's journey. You're allowed to change direction when something isn't suiting you, when something isn't making you happy, when something isn't making life fulfilling for you. You are entitled to change that within yourself. Change direction, find new methods, find new ways, create new dreams, create new visions and take those baby steps and keep going until you achieve exactly what you want for you. You can and you will get past this. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.